Hey, what's up to everybody out there? Welcome to another edition of the Roundtable Talk. I'm your host, C Money, and we are now entering funspot. It says, "Thank you for visiting Old Town. Welcome to funspot, America." Okay. Now, rock and roll is a newest attraction that they have here. Oh, there is hot seats. Remember hot seat? I was telling you they have hot seat here. Now we're gonna walk around the park and I'm gonna show you a little bit about hot seat. Rock and roll is new. There used to be another ride here. I think it was the Music Express, if I'm not mistaken, that did replace this. That rock and roll replaced. Here's one of the go-kart areas. That's one of the go-karts that I rode. And that is a scary experience because I tried it, I rode it, and if you've ever seen it, you will have to look it up. Because they go-karts are extreme, like I told you in the preview. This is New York Burger Code. You know, they have a lot of games and spots over here. I'm actually snacking on my stuff while I'm doing everything. The one, look, now, you thought White Lightning was interesting? Try Mind Blower, which is the only roller coaster, the only wooden roller coaster that goes upside down. This is an intense coaster. This is looks like a saloon. Oh, Mind Blower. It's gonna come out down over here. Mind Blower is gonna come. Get. It's gonna come out over here. This is one of my favorite roller coasters. This is in the top 5. You see, there's the roller coaster. There's the cars going up. It's gonna come down this way. Come on. There it goes. Mind Blower is on it. And of course they have the yo-yo, which is a swinging ride, but you get the yo-yo, yeah, Mind Blower. You can get the yo-yo at any fair or carnival, because the yo-yo is a typical ride. There's the hot seat. We're gonna go over there in a minute. This is the bumper cars. There's several entrances to this too, over in this area. Now there's another coaster here that you don't see, like Mind Blower is one of the coasters. Then you saw the Hurricane, which was in the back. That's not being. Oh, the Fun Slide. The Fun Slide is another ride that's here too, like a little slide up there. That's another one. There's a kiddie coaster right there. This is the kiddie area. As you know, there goes Head Rush, and I will be riding that too. Remember, Head Rush is at funspot. I told you there are 2 rides that are mainly here at both areas. That's at funspot Kissimmee and funspot Orlando. That's Hot Seat and Head Rush. This is the arcade area, of course. You've seen the arcade area of funspot Orlando, so it's kind of be something similar to it. This is, I guess, some airplanes ride. Another interesting ride is this Galaxy Spin. Galaxy Spin is something like the Crazy Mouse. If you've ever been on the Crazy Mouse, but they call this one the Galaxy Spin. And I guess there's not too many people riding it. As you can see, like, as I said, that each park has their own different type of ride and similarity. There's a viewing place where you can view. And this is for the sky coaster. Remember, this sky coaster sits over water. The other sky coaster don't. Oh, there must be something wrong with the ride. They must be fixing it or something. There's a big old truck there. I took a picture here, but the picture, I was trying to get the picture and me, but it didn't go well. Like I said, there's different entrances to here. And a lot of these food booths are actually closed. And like I told you when I was doing the Old Town video, they have signs at the Orlando spot saying that during the week they limit their workers, so the workers have to rotate to other areas. And what makes Kissimmee different from the Orlando location is because you got that's the sky coaster where you can purchase stuff for the sky coaster and purchase the sky coaster and get a drink or whatever. What makes Kissimmee different from the Orlando one, the Orlando location is around a lot of other attractions. Like you can go a couple of streets down and you end up at the Icon Park where they have the Orlando Eye and everything. You can also go to like other things. There's Christmas lights and they have several different, several different activities and attractions to do on the Orlando side. So you have more than one attraction where the Fun Spot Orlando is. But here, Fun Spot Kissimmee, there's not too many attractions over here because this is more closest to the Disney side. Now I'm going to show you what I meant about about hot seat. About this one. Now this location is kind of smaller than the other one, but it is bigger. It's bigger if you put all the areas. Oh, there's a McDonald's. I didn't know that. If you put everything together, it'll probably be more bigger than the Orlando area. But as far as the main part, it's probably smaller because there's a bigger lake here than the one at Orlando. Now here's hot seat. Now this is what I was telling you about with hot seat, and because this lake is bigger than the one at Orlando, and the sky coaster, you are being dropped basically in the lake area, and with hot seat, when it goes backwards, if you are on, depending on which side you're on, it feels like you're being flown into the water. And it's gonna show you right about now. See, as you go backwards, the ride actually goes out into the water. So you're actually feeling like you're being flung into the water. See, it goes over the water. And that's what makes this more interesting than the one in Orlando, because you're right over like the body of the water. So it's more of a thing that you feel like you're gonna fall into the water. A friend of mine that I came here last time, told me, oh, it don't feel secure. And I say, it's secure. It gives you that adrenaline of being secure, because if you have so many belts and buckles to lock you down, it's no fun if you have a lot of belts and buckles, on your ride. So why are you gonna sit up here and have a lot of belts and buckles? There go the yo-yo. You can see a lot of the rides from across from each other. Thank you for visiting this fun spot. Welcome to Old Town. So you can see a lot of the rides from over in this area. And then, like I said, if you are not interested in doing any rides, or you just want to just do stuff, you can cross on over to Old Town and you can enjoy this at Old Town. It took me not long to walk around this park. That's why I say the park itself is small. But the overall, it is a little bit bigger because the back part of the park where we started on the roller coaster and the other little rides, mediocre ride, is where you're gonna see it makes it more larger. Okay. This is the yo-yo right here, and this is Mind Blower. Now, Mind Blower, as I told you, that's where it's at. That's where you go. That's the part right there where it takes you. It flips you over where you go upside down. That's the part right there. And I'm trying to see if I can. There it goes. It's coming down. It's coming down. It's coming down. There you go. So it is the only wooden roller coaster in Florida that I know that goes upside down, is an inversion. And it might be the only one in the US if I'm not mistaken, but I think it's the only one in Florida that goes upside down. But I love that and everything. I'm going to give you an outlook. I'm going to tell you right now what I think about the comparisons, even though I already did it yesterday. But now that I'm here, I'm going to give you more of a comparison on how I see it. What makes Funspot Kissimmee a little bit more interesting than Orlando is it's a standalone amusement park, meaning that you're not near Universal Studios, you're not near Icon Park, you're not near City, you're not near the major theme parks out there. You're a standalone, and you have a shopping district a shopping district next door to you where you can go eating in the shopping district, you can go shopping in the shopping district, you can do a lot of other stuff. Where Orlando, you have to go outside, go in the area, because I did do some shopping. There's a place called Gods and Monsters that is like less than 5 minutes walk, because you can get there like maybe 2-3 minutes depending on what side of the fun spot you're coming in. And I visited there, and then there's like other like shops, but you have to go outside to the main street. Here the shops are just like you walk 1 foot over and you're in Old Town, or from Old Town you walk 1 foot over, you're in Fun Spot. So you're actually like a step away from the shops. And then there's restaurants and stuff all in the area, because as you know, this is one of the main roads that leads to Disney. And not only that, this is, you know, this is like a major road. And then my hotel is like maybe 5 minutes away, 10 minutes away, depending on it's less than 5 minutes away if you're driving. It's probably 10 minutes away if you're walking, which I'll probably do on my way back, is walking, because, you know, why, since of paying for a Lyft and Uber for a 5-minute drive when you can walk for 10 minutes and save a couple of dollars? Because, you know, coming from place to place, you know, in Orlando, you're gonna pay a pretty penny on paying, you know, fees and like money for Lyft and Uber and stuff. And then, you know, if you're like, I believe with Uber, they charge you extra if they have to go through a toll, and then you have to pay the toll fees, you know, because they'll tell you the price, but then eventually they'll probably have to add the toll fees, because I know they have it where you have to pay for the toll fees as well. But yeah, this is all in depth. This is the ticket area. Before I get on any rides, I do have to go upgrade my ticket for a $10 upgrade, because I have my wristband from the Orlando park. So I have to go to the ticket booth and tell them, hey, I just came from the Orlando park, I need to upgrade, because I guess if you scan your ticket here, it won't work, and then they'll tell you you'll have to go to the window to upgrade. It's only a $10, and that's the one thing I like about it. It's a $10 upgrade that you don't have to pay an additional $20 or $30. It's only a $10 upgrade, so that's the fun part about it. Well, let's go walking. We're gonna go walk again. I guess we're gonna go inside the game room. As you can see, Funspot Kissimmee and Funspot Orlando theme parks are not big; they're small. But you get money for what you're paying for the experience, because it's more of an amusement park than a theme park. And I know a lot of people are saying, what's the difference between amusement parks and theme parks? Well, amusement parks are basically parks that just have like regular carnival rides that you would find at fairs and state county fairs, or carnivals and stuff. Where theme parks, well, you'll see like different themed rides, like the Mummy or Rip Ride Rocket or stuff like that. So you'll see more themed type rides that you won't see at any carnival or fair or anything. That's the difference between amusement parks and theme parks. Now, the other part about it is the prices. Now you don't see go-karts at theme parks. You don't see, you may see stuff like this, like, because it's similar to a Dumbo ride, but you don't see, roller coasters like this at theme parks or whatever. I mean, you have roller coasters, but they're more of a and stuff. And then, like the fun slide and stuff. You don't basically see that at theme parks. Somebody went on the sky coaster. Oh well, I'll catch you the next time. All right, we're gonna go inside the game room, and we're gonna look inside the game room, and then from there, we're gonna take it from there. Bob's Fishing Hole, whatever that is, that might be. I think that's closed. Let's go inside the game room. Do I push it in? I can push it in? Alright. Some of the arcade games are similar to the ones at Kissimmee. At Orlando. Some of them are not. Okay. Oh, that's Monopoly, one of my favorite games, Monopoly. Okay. Now we're gonna go out. I'm actually done. And they are doing advertisements for Gatorland. Oh, let me go out this way. Okay, so this is it. This is basically funspot Kissimmee. This is basically funspot. It's called Funspot America Theme Parks, but I don't consider this a theme park. I consider it an amusement park. Okay. There's a lot of picture taking here. Alright, I'm gonna go eventually go sit down and enjoy the rest of my snacks. And wait a couple of, there's a Dollar Tree across the street. Okay, there's another Dollar Tree. The one thing I can say about Orlando, I'm going to show you the Dollar Tree because apparently, the one thing I can say about Orlando, it's over there. If you can't see it, you can see it. If not, I'm not going to stress it out. Yeah, the one thing I can say about Orlando is that you can actually know that there's a Pizza over here too. I might can do Pizza Hut, but I don't want Pizza Hut because that's something I can get back at home. So I want to do something different. No, but what I was saying, the one thing you can say about Orlando, a lot of the places are more like close to each other. Like there's a Pizza Hut near Star Island Resort, and there's also Pizza Hut here, and my resort is less than 10 minutes away, depending on how you get there. 5 minutes if you're driving, 10 minutes if you're walking, and it's like different. Oh, wait. Somebody's getting on the sky coaster. So, I'm gonna show you the sky coaster. So, I can only imagine how many people have lost items in this water just by riding the sky coaster. Because I guarantee they tell you have to leave all personal items behind you, because this has got to be one of the most scariest attractions here at funspot. And the one at Kissimmee has to be the most scariest one than the one in Orlando, because the one in Kissimmee sits over a body of water. So literally when you're coming here, wait, hold on, let me see if I can cut on. That's not gonna do anything. I tried to cut on my flashlight, but that's not enough. They're up in the sky. If you can't see them, you're not gonna be able to see them until they come down. So they're about to come down in a couple of minutes. If you see the stick, that's where they're at. At the long stick, that's where they're going up, 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 and up. So you're not gonna be able to see until they come down. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 seconds you're up there. And as you can see, you're over a body of water. And it's the same thing with hot seat. That's why I say that's what makes their sky coaster more different than the one from Orlando. Oh, and there go Head Rush. And Head Rush has quite a few people on there. And now they're testing out the ride for Galaxy Spin. But like I say, Orlando and Kissimmee, I believe will be a better spot to go to than Orlando, because of the fact that you're not around a lot of attractions. Even though Orlando will probably be a little bit better because of the fact that most of the roller coaster rides are more interesting. But like I said, funspot Orlando sits near the Universal area and SeaWorld and Icon Park and a lot of the themed park areas. Funspot Kissimmee does not. So for you, it will have to be where you're getting more of a theme park or amusement park experience here at funspot Kissimmee than you would Orlando. So I'm sorry, I'm eating my Cheez-Its. At funspot Kissimmee, if you live in the area and don't want to go to the major park and you don't want to go far, because it's going to take you about 30 to 45 minutes to get to the Universal Studios area. And if you don't want to go far out and have a far ride, this will be the place you'll go. And like I said before, if you have people in your party, like say for instance you have a grandmother or your mom or a relative that don't like to get on rides, you don't want to pay for them to get inside the theme parks and then they don't get on the rides, So funspot will be a great location to say, hey, you can walk around the park for free and you're only paying for the rides of who wants to get on the rides. So this would be perfect for me and my mama. And my mom, she's an older woman, and I feel that she don't get on rides, period. So this would be perfect for her. And for other people who are not ride enthusiasts, so. Oh, Galaxy Spin is now open. Okay. I'm gonna take a look at Galaxy Spin. And then we're gonna start wrapping this up. I need to take my break from eating. And get my wristband upgraded and start riding. Sad to say, this is my last night in Orlando. But before I go, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in to the Roundtable Talk. Thank y'all for if you do birthday wishes. Thank y'all in advance. If you give me a birthday wish, thank y'all for subscribing to my channels. Thank y'all for being a proud viewer of my channel, because you all are what inspires me to do these shows and keep going, because I don't get negative comments. I get good feedback from certain people. You know, not all my shows get reviews, but I just appreciate everybody who watches my show, because you are the ones that I do this for. And you are the ones that I, this is my last day in Orlando. Well, Kissimmee, Orlando, because I come in through Orlando, but I stay in Kissimmee, and then I depart out of Kissimmee to get on, and I depart out of Orlando. So, because there's actually a Kissimmee stop for Greyhound, but there's not a Kissimmee stop for Megabus. It's a different feeling. All right. Well, somebody else is getting on the Sky Coaster right now. But I'm gonna give you an understanding. Of course, they have police security, because of course this is a theme park and they need to have law enforcement here to keep the peace. If you can't hear me over the music, I do apologize. I am sitting down, so I can finish the rest of my snack. So I can get a couple of minutes to get my shit situated so I can get on the ride. So excuse me if you can't hear me over the music. That's why I'm trying to have the device closest to me as much as I can. Oh, there they go. This is why I prefer Kissimmee over the Orlando location. Only because the intensity that you get from the hot seat ride and the Sky Coaster ride, because you're over a depth of water. And it's more of an adrenaline rush. Now, yes, it is a scary feeling, but that's all part of being on the ride. I rode the White Lightning, because it with me, when I get on the roller coaster ride, the first time I get on it, I have to build myself up for an adrenaline ride. The first ride I got on was the Freedom Flyer. This doesn't give you an adrenaline rush because it's more like of a swing. And then you have to work your way up to White Lightning and then all that. It's the same thing with White Lightning. Mind Blower. Mind Blower takes you upside down. So you can only imagine that that's going to give you a rush that you don't want. And you have to work your way up to it. You can't say, oh, that's the first thing I'm going to go to. No, you have to rush. You have to, work your way up to Mind Blower. So that's something you don't want to experience coming first paid in. You gotta build yourself up to that ride. Like the Galaxy Spin Coaster, that's more of a kiddie ride. So I'll probably do that first. Or I'll probably do the Rock and Roll, either or. right, let me start walking towards the area. I want to get out of this area because I know the music is probably too loud and you can't hear me. I have to do something about this. But oh, there's a hippo, which is like one of the, I guess, art and Christmas and stuff. Oh, they also do car shows here. They do car shows here. One time I did visit, they did do a car show if I'm not mistaken. But I can see now it is time for my show to end because I have reached the 30-minute mark. If you know anything about my shows, I try to keep my shows at a minimum of 30 minutes. No longer than 35 to 40 minutes, but I try to keep it at a minimum of 30 minutes. And plus, right now, there's not much else that we can show you because we have walked around this park twice already. So here's Old Town Entertainment District. You have shopping, restaurants and bars, Ferris wheel, car shows, because this is the area where they do the car shows at. So it's like interesting. So I just thank y'all. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody once again. I want to say happy holidays to everybody because my next recording I know may not probably be until after the holidays. If I do another recording before the holidays, I mean, that'll be interesting, but I may not do another recording until probably after Christmas or probably after New Year's, depending. There is a potential plan that I might be returning here for New Year's because I do have a friend that says that they either want to visit Orlando or visit Atlanta for New Year's because they don't want to be in South Florida for New Year's. So, but I'm not saying that I'm going and I'm not saying that my plans are set, but I'm just giving you an understanding. Oh, Old Town, nobody's at Old Town. I mean, not Old Town, Hot Seat. So, okay. I thank y'all for watching. Remember, email me, roundtable00@yahoo.com. Don't forget to comment at the bottom of this page. I want to know what your thoughts on which fun spot you like the best. Is it Fun Spot Kissimmee? Is it Fun Spot Orlando? Even if it's Fun Spot Atlanta, because you know there is a Fun Spot Atlanta. So which theme park that you would like the most? Like, do you like this one the most? If you like Orlando the most? If you like the Atlanta one that I haven't been to without running video, which one you like the best? Let me know. Email me roundtable00@yahoo.com. Comment at the bottom of this page. I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to click and subscribe and like my page. Click and subscribe to our page. Like this